That's a concept more gamers desperately need to accept into their hearts. That sometimes you have to just leave. Alright, so Valley of the Hand's gonna give me an Iceman. And it's gonna give me a Silver Sable. Alright, they're playing Mill. Down to 5 cards in deck. Do this into Kitty Beast, I think. Drops end in about 14 hours. Unironically, is this a game where I don't Wiccan? I guess my last card is guaranteed to be Hitmonkey. I think I just want an extra demon. I have Iceman and Silver Sable coming back in the center this turn. And if I just do this and play Hitmonkey this turn. I'm gonna get Demon to my hand, and then this, and this are gonna come back to my hand. That's the first time I've timed out with this deck in fucking forever. Wiccan's still active here, yeah? I have 5 spots. I think playing Kate doesn't really do anything. Like, Nico has a 2x. I don't think she's hit demon mode yet, right? We can dodge a Killmonger. We have a real shot here still. They could be playing that though.
Are ye worthy?
Emperor hopefully. There's a name we haven't heard in a minute. +2. Okay. I'm beating Jeff middle. There's some concern I could lose middle and left. I'm going to 18 here. They have to put 5 here while also beating 5, 14. They have to put 5 here while putting 10 here, which seems unlikely. They do have to commit something bigger than 7 here, which is not trivial. Draw 2 cards. Bounce these 4. Bounce without collector is better. Why? What do I cut for collector? And why is that the cut? Oh gosh, if they didn't cable my beast, we get to beast my arrows over here next turn, which would be great. And they didn't. Oh my god, I get to beast the hit monkey too.
Taking aim.
Shang-Chi. Does playing just basic arrow let me beat Shang. Chat, both Hawkeye and Basic Arrow have a trigger here. They're both getting +3 if I play them. For people that are bad and don't understand the game. The literal only decision this turn is if I choose to only play one card to duck Shang on Bishop in the center. Which they're 100% to Shang deck, so I'm probably supposed to do that. That's an interesting thought. Do we do this? I like that. I like that. I like that. That's stellar. Thank you, buddy. I missed playing Kitty. Yeah. I ran out of time. I missed a free point. That was Taskmaster Hulkling, by the way, for those at home. Do I beat like Red Hulk in the middle? How big is this? This is 11, 12, 13, 14. So this is 14. This is 21. And 4 is 28. Yeah, I'm probably just supposed to put Monkey in the middle, yeah. I haven't missed a point there. This game's a great example of why people who say this deck has a hard time against tech cards are just fucking up a lot of the time. You get so many opportunities with Beast and Falcon to just like duck their tech cards. Yeah, bouncing the Bishop was the line. That was a good catch, Chip.
This just in.
That might be a retreat or intervention. It's real bad for us.
Taking aim.
The more numbers you put out with this day, the more likely Beast gets nerfed again on Thursday. Rip. This deck played Black Swan before Wiccan, but Wiccan's a pretty big upgrade. He's a pretty unique and powerful card.
Oh. Taking aim.
I probably should have put Demon here. That's only 11, so we lose the Hulk leg. So we go next.
Escaped.
When Swan changes to activate, you won't be able to play her on 5. That is correct. I don't think Activate Swan's gonna replace Wiccan in this deck. I expect Activate Swan is still not playable.
Taking aim.
I always find it interesting how people phrase their questions based on their bad memories. Because for reference to everybody who's trying to noodle about why I'm playing these particular 12 cards, I actually haven't played Collector with Silver Sable in Bounce as a build that I favored on stream as of yet. The first time we played Bounce of my choosing post Silver Sable was the other day on stream, and I played these 12 cards you currently see in front of you as a point of reference.
Taking aim.
Oh, they cabled my monkey. That's sad.
Taking aim.
So you can play Hawkeye, bounce him, and then play it again in the same spot to trigger himself. Yeah, but I have to hide my screen first, because Hawkeye triggering himself on Twitch will get me TOS.
Escaped.
That, unironically might be useful.
Snap.
Was adding 18 middle there not enough? There, Jeff on the left could move for people that are wondering why I retreated that last game. And I had priority, so we were dead to both Shang and Emperor Hulkling. I'm operating under the assumption their last card is Shang until proven otherwise. If I beast all three of these back next turn, I would brick a draw, and I don't want to brick a draw, so I'm going to play the demon in the center to start. Narrator, Brode's about to add another card to his hand to brick a draw anyways. Ooh, that's a piece of candy. Would Sunspot be useful to soak up all the leftover energy? I'd really encourage you to watch a couple hours of me playing this deck before you come to the conclusion there's going to be leftover energy. If you watch some more gameplay, you'll conclude that that's not the case. Three ones back to my hand. This brick's a draw, but I think that's fine. I can't leave the right clear without locking the left, which I don't want to do. So I am gonna blow up the right here. Narrator. Unfortunately, he was only talking about the location in Marvel Snap and not his political opposition. Alright, so I do this, and then next turn I have a demon, plus we draw one, and then we play out. Casual, 7 power silver stable. Hey, look at that, chat. I spent the entire match playing around Shang-Chi, and there it is. Which, Honestly, spending the entire match playing around Shang-Chi and seeing it at the end here is such a good reinforcement of what I always fucking talk about, which is the games where Shang-Chi is bad against you, you just don't see them play it. So it's not that you're not running into Shang-Chi's when it's not good against you. It's that you're running into Shang-Chi's. They're just never playing them out because Shang-Chi's a 4-3 when he's bad. Does your collector increment when you draw a Loki card? No. Rossman! Eat, sleep, snap, repeat. Thank you for the 2/3 of a year. Welcome back. Wow, I'm surprised they're staying. They have like a crazy Hulk link or something? Maybe they just don't want to be 2 to 7 is fair. Yeah, right? I know, like, I think this game was genuinely this match was a phenomenal example of how to play this deck and leverage your retreats appropriately. Like, we ducked Shang-Chi at every possible spot we could. We retreated games where we were dead to him, and then ultimately we got a big win in a game where we were able to play around it and win. Tom Tracy! What am I doing with my life? Spending at least 101 months of it here. One of the exclusive members of the incredibly tiny triple-digit sub club. Thanks for hanging out for so long, Tom. Hope life's treating you well. All right, that was another long match. So I guess we'll tap ads so they don't come up during the next one. We'll see you in 120 seconds. We'll see if we can put the bow on another infinite ticket with Bounce when we return. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. 2 hours till the new card. Hey, Seth, well, if you were the mill opponent, good games. If you were the Arisham opponent that wrote me every turn 2 games before that, less good games. Yeah, your turns weren't really unreasonable if you were the mill opponent. Thought it was fine. What's the 500,000 bits whale emote? I don't. Which one is that? Oh, I'm gonna make a look. That's the Leviathan gold one. That's the last extra emote I have for those at the top. This little guy. Think Madam Web can see play in non-move decks. I think trying to do stuff like move Cosmo and Armor sounds way too cute. I think playing her in like an Elsa deck sounds fine. I mean, Hulkling sucks, so not getting a good target sounds about right. The changes of old cards to activate, i.e. Black Swan and Hellcow, are coming with the patch. Young Thick, thank you for the 23 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Adam Webb Lockjaw. That sounds like a lot of work for a minimal payoff. Madam Web with Professor X, maybe? Professor X is still really expensive. Madam Web with Storm could be fun. You just like don't contest your Storm path and then you move exactly what you need to move into it. Yeah, they said changing the old cards to activate was going to require a patch. Next patch is on Tuesday the 17th, a week from today. Right? I think that sounds right. Yeah, patch is next Tuesday.
Oh, snap.
12 card deck for the opponent. I have White Hot Room on lock. Let's go. Let's go! That's not great for us.
Opponent snapped.
Gotta leave. Number one piece of Marvel Snap advice.
Escaped.
If you are not leaving games that you snapped in with some frequency, you're not snapping enough, not retreating enough, or both. On average, Ant-Man is the, what's it called, pile. And that deck tends to be a decent matchup for us. Although Bar Sinister is much better for them than us. This might be another leave angle. Zoo, yeah, Zoo's the deck I'm talking about. Not Ultron. Average Ant-Man deck is not Ultron. They are the Gilgamesh Zoo. Would be my expectation. Acid arrow here. Harder. Yeah. I am snapping, but I'm not playing. Oh my god, are they Cerebro 5? They could still be Zoo. They could still be Zoo, but Cerebro 5 is like a small question mark now. Do you play Hitmonkey on curve to play Wicked, knowing you haven't drawn Beast? Do I have Wicked guaranteed in hand? If so, yes, probably. But enjoying the little clutter deck from your roundup. Your roundups are the best that I've found. In my incredibly biased opinion, I think my best deck roundups are significantly better than what everybody else puts out in that space. I make a point to not only help you see which decks are established as the known best decks, but I also try and call out things that could let you get ahead of them. Figure out what the next big thing could be. A lot of those types of roundups are basically just showing what you could find out for yourself by looking on Untapped. Yes, looking like Zoo. The high potential category is some of my favorite content in the snap space. Awesome. Is this an acid arrow? Not an acid arrow. I think the number one thing I have to, and honestly, I feel like I should probably repeat this more this election cycle. The number one thing about political polls, you know, whether they say the Dems are winning or Republicans are winning or whatever, is that political polling in 2022, whatever fucking year it is, in current year, political polling in current year is essentially worthless because they have yet to figure out a way to poll people in my age bracket that isn't answering random fucking calls. Even people who are older than me. Like, when was the last time you answered a call from an unknown number on your cell phone? Can you tell me that's something that can you genuinely tell me that that's something you do on the regular? You answer calls from numbers you don't know on your cell phone? Yeah. It's like, a lot of polls are conducted by phone, yeah.
Taking aim.
Gen Xer never answer calls by phone. Yeah, I think that's the average case scenario, and I think that that's a big part of why polling is not accurate in the current era. The system just doesn't work anymore. They haven't figured out how to correct it.
Victory.
Taking aim.
That's a pretty good start for us. Disable hit a card we don't care about. That didn't explain the big miss in 2016. I think 2016 hit the way it hit because people didn't want to admit they were voting for Donald Trump. And that became more socially acceptable after he won that year. You must be new here. Both parties' conspiracy theories get you banned in my chat. Thanks for playing, never come back. This gives me 2 cards, it gives me a demon, it gives me a kitty pride. Can I snap them back here? This kind of feels like snapback territory.
Oh, snap.
Symbiote, the drops are guaranteed to be Symbiote Spider-Man boosters. When you eventually get the card, the boosters will be applicable to your account. And this is a no Wiccan game. Is the plan. This leaves the kitty bricked in play. Is that okay? The only option, right? Thanks for the 6 years, Betty. That was Nico's best roll. I'm playing out 4 cards with Hitmonkey. So Hitmonkey's going to 11. So this gets me 11 here, which grabs me the Monster Metropolis bonus. So that's 14, 19 here. They get -3. And let's say they get at least +4 here. So they're looking at +5 at a minimum, up to 17. And I'm at 19. Think I need to compete on the right? Do I punt the left, actually? Is it ever this? I think it's this. We could lose to Gilgamesh, I guess. This is close. It's a tough game. There's arguments to playing out this last turn a few different ways. I think I like this. Cool. We won the flip.
Taking aim.
I don't know that I feel good about that one.
Victory.
Because I had the Iceman here. Because the Iceman got stuck here, I just didn't really have the option to play for all 3. In a perfect world, I'm supposed to play for all 3, but I just couldn't get enough points into here without the monkey. And I guess they felt safe here. If their deck is empty, does Sable still get points? She does not. You can't steal from something that doesn't exist. What a nice amount of gold tickets, ship. I think Nocturne is still one of the best cards to get with 6,000 tokens. I think she's an excellent pickup that you can play in a lot of decks. I think playing Hood to explicitly protect Madam Web from Red Guardian is probably silly, yes? I agree with the comment that Nico is the best buy you could have for 6,000 tokens. I swapped out Collector because I like playing 1 energy cards. We've done nothing but win with these 12 cards, so I don't really feel like changing them. It's actually this now, right? Since this doesn't flip up this turn. I think so.
Taking aim.
Yeah, this is the acid arrow the center real clean. They probably stayed because they got the Castle Blackstone as a free roll, but we're in a pretty good spot. Nico drop at the end of the year. I would expect Nico's never a dropping series. Already had series drops this year. Yeah, but we might get another run of series drops this year still. They said a few times a year, so realistically it could happen again this year. Nico is such a lovely lady, chat. Such a lovely lady. I think High Evolutionary is a very fine pickup for a new Marble Snap player. I agree with that sentiment. Okay, so what's the biggest thing I expect their deck to play in the center? Like, Typhoid Berry? I guess some of these decks play Red Hulk. I guess my basic question is they could Enchantress us center is a good call out. So if they Enchantress, they would be at 1920, and I would be at 712. Okay, Demon is beating Enchantress, yeah? It's basically what I want to count here. I'd have 12, I'd have 18, 25. If they Alliath me, we're winning the lanes they don't Alliath, right? And we're even winning if they Alliath here, we're still winning here, yeah? Because I'd be 8. Would get me to 30, and then this gets me +3. Oh, we had priority. Yeah, good show. Good catch. Good catch. The better to pull for build-around cards like Ajax or generally good cards like Casanova. I think that's really a deeply subjective thing. I personally would recommend buying cards, prioritizing getting cards that unlock your ability to play new decks, because I think playing new and interesting decks is the most fun way to play Snap. I think more often than not, when I see someone who looks unhappy playing Snap, it's because they're playing a deck where their only goal, more often than not, when I see someone who looks unhappy playing Snap, it's because they only care about winning. I think you'll enjoy Marvel Snap a lot more as a game if you focus on things other than just explicitly putting as many wins as possible on the board.
Taking aim.
Oh, you know what? I should have put Falcon here, because I kind of wanted to beast the Falcon, yeah? Although I guess I can do this now. Guess I'm doing this now. You like pretty cards? Me too.
Taking aim.
Bricks a draw. I think that's fine. I need to add 13 on the right. It's 10 on the left. I'll limp in here. Hey Jeff, I want to say I'm loving the Cerebro 3 deck you posted yesterday. Kate Bishop's been very interesting. Yeah, I think she's solid.
Victory.
She's also the card I easily get the most comments from people telling me they want to cut her because they don't understand they can just like not play the arrows that are bad for them. I'm optimistic Madam Web could put, Elsa back on the map. So this is a little sequencing thing here, but I'm gonna lead on Silver Sable rather than Iceman, because if Nico rolls draw mode or demon mode next turn, I'd rather draw or demon Iceman than draw or demon Sable. Well, it's a Cerebro 3 deck. If you're not subscribed to my daily deck highlights on YouTube, you're missing out. We play probably half a dozen or more different decks every day on stream, and the best of them get a highlight 7 days a week over there. Looking for sweet and competitive off-meta things, it's a great place to be. Make sure you're checking out. Adam Webb in Spectrum. That's probably more cute than good. Maybe something we'll try eventually, not something I'm expecting to be powerful.
Taking aim.
Hopefully that Iceman just hit their Red Skull. How do I feel about this? I think I'm into it. I think I'm into it. I'm beating Taskmaster, yeah. This monkey is 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. So I'm adding 14 here. So I'm going to 21. And over here, I have 14, 18. Yeah, we're beating Taskmaster. Silver Sable is such a good addition to this deck. And I gotta say, the more I play this list, the more convinced I become that the 6 1-drops is right.
Victory.
You were probably timed out for saying this year no series drops, because there's literally been 2 series drops this year. What does Silver Sable do? She steals 2 points of power from the top card of your opponent's deck. So she makes it 2 smaller and makes herself 2 bigger. Doesn't this deck lose to Killmonger? This deck loses to Killmonger if you're really terrible at Marvel Snap. So when you ask that question, you let us know how good you are at the game. My favorite card of all time, probably Beast. Yeah, Bounce is my favorite deck by a lot. This deck is genuinely better at playing against tech cards than basically every other deck in Marvel Snap, if you understand what you're doing. It simply requires that you manage priority. Again, priority is not something that's random. You have control over it as a player. The person who has priority is the one who's currently losing on board. So by making good choices, you could pull your 1-drops back to your hand on key turns and make sure you don't have priority on the last turn of the game. Why do you have Kitty over Rocket Raccoon? I can see how Kitty's better on curve, but is she strictly better? The number one thing that you could do as a card game player that will make you better at card games is completely and entirely remove the concept of strictly better and strictly worse from your vocabulary. It is almost never the case that 2 things are strictly better or strictly worse than each other. Generally speaking, they are just different. What's the rationale of Bishop versus Collector? That's actually an interesting question. So originally, this deck had Bishop and Collector in it, and then I cut the Collector in order to play Silver Sable. I think the idea of should we have Collector over Bishop is maybe food for thought, though. I can see that being a reasonable exchange.
Victory.
Unless they are strictly better or strictly worse. Oh, this'll be fun. Give me an example of 2 cards that you think are strictly worse than each other, and then I'll time you out and explain an edge case where they're not. MTG Viking, thank you for the 55 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Jeff and Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler gets powered up by Marvel Boy and enables you to play Cull Obsidian. Enjoy your timeout. Next. There are a million examples of strictly better versus strictly worse in Magic the Gathering. Well, it's a good thing it's a good thing we're talking about Marvel Snap right now and not Magic the Gathering. 2, it's an even better thing that most of the strictly better, strictly worse examples in Magic generally aren't applicable in competitive play. And when you're bringing them up, you're bringing them up in bad faith, comparing cards designed for draft chaff versus constructed. You are right. In a game like Magic the Gathering, new Spanish Spider versus Forge, if you think on reveal versus activate is a strictly better, strictly worse comparison, again, you don't understand what you don't understand. Hell Cow versus Corvus. I genuinely can't tell if I'm being trolled or if you're genuinely that stupid to think Hell Cow versus Corvus is a strictly better comparison. My dear gamer in Christ, please. I'm hands and knees begging. You have to be making fun of the stupid people in chat. Yes. There's no way that's real. Barter versus Hydra Bob. Oh, God. Oh, it's painful. How do some of you people dress yourselves in the morning? Like, do your pants make it on in the right way? Like, what? How does that work? Can you explain it to me? Like, is it difficult putting your clothes on? It's just so wild, like, just all the things people think are actually strictly better, strictly worse. They're just not remotely. I work from home, Jeff. You're making some big assumptions here. That's fair, honestly. Okay, so I need to beat plus 16 in 2 lanes. My Hit Monkey is getting played with 6 cards, so it is 15. And I'm getting a passive plus 7 in the middle up to 21. This is how much over here? This is 6, 5, that's 11, 14. This is 17 over here. This is 15, 20 over here. Hey, that's most of the time, yeah. Oh, their Taskmaster's already in play also. I missed that bit. Does the car always look like that? No, it actually changed recently. The Taskmaster change was tough to the Shuri deck for sure.
Oh, snap.
playing Airshim here, by the way. Time will tell, but Kate Bishop's a much better card. Kate Bishop is much better than Sandman Spider-Man, and I don't think you need time to tell you that. That's very obviously true right now. It's here, because Bishop gets pulled into Asteroid M. Ooh, that is unlucky. Okay, so we need to draw a 1 or a 3. We need to draw not Kate Bishop. Oh, we drew Mr. Fantastic. Deal. This also works out. Do I want to brick a draw next turn? I think the answer is no. Turn.
Taking aim.
Was it better to cut Collector for Iceman and Hawkeye? I don't know the answer to that question. It's my first time really playing Bounce since they, since Silver Sable released. So I'm guaranteed to draw a 1 energy card next turn. I think it's this. Actually. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I do this, I'm gonna spend all my energy next turn as is, right? So I think I just do this, and then I don't play anything because I want to max the hit monkey next turn. Pim Arrow is lovely. Ideally, I would have pulled Grapple Arrow and Pim Arrow, but we didn't hit Acid Arrow, so beggars won't be choosers. This is plus 11, plus 15 in the middle. And I think I just get as big as possible on the right. I'm playing 6 cards total, so I'm going to 15 here. This puts me to 19. This puts me to 20. The Hit Monkey has 5 other cards playing with it, so that's 11 over here, plus this is 17. We're going to 23, 20, and 20. Can't imagine they beat this. Purple Fart Nightmare. I'm winning all 3 lanes. How does Elias beat me anywhere? They'd have had to beat 20 on the left and 23 on the right. Well, I actually put too many points in the middle, yeah. Definitely didn't need Silver Sable there. I could have put her somewhere else. Just plays around something random like Blue Marble, I guess, but probably unnecessary.
Taking aim.
Some of the best Series 4 and 5 cards spin for my collection. You should check out my Series 4 and 5 tier list here, where I cover the answers to questions like those. But like 1 Acid Arrow, please, Kate, so we can fill the white hot room without being locked in. Lucky. Oh, grapple arrow does it too, though, yeah? Holy! Holy, Vidya gamers. Demon, draw 2, and then, yeah. We have the power! Woohoo. 15 months, J-Mac, welcome back. Genshin gamers, I love Genshin. I just finished the Natland story quest.
Are ye worthy?
This miniaturized lab is cramping my style, gamers. Is there a better bounce list between this one and Black Swan bounce? I think this list is much better than Black Swan stuff. This build. I don't know 100% the details on like no collector versus like how many one drops and stuff like that. I don't have a good read on that just yet, but I'm pretty confident that Wiccan is better than Black Swan. So this is plus 12, so this is 15. So this is plus 21 over here. And then I'm playing 7 cards total, so I'm going to 18, plus a minimum of plus 3 here. So I'm going to 21 at a minimum over here. And this gives me 11 in the middle. You tried playing Bounce with Wiccan and Black Swan. You don't have room for that many top end payoffs. Swap Iceman and Hawkeye. Why?
There's no strings on me.
Oh, I should monkey second to play around Warhead. Sure. Technically free. Not quite a casserole, but close. I like how our last turn of the game with this deck is always like Matrix style math calculations. They're just like play my 6 drop. Okay. Yeah, monkey. Yeah, monkey. Second Elysium game in a row. Must be nice. Right to play her out of demon mode here. They have 2 more cards that started in their deck here for reference. I don't think the Loki matters, and I think our setup is good enough here that it really doesn't matter. Yeah, the Quinjet's irrelevant, and Loki's discount is mostly relevant into Elysium. Unless they have a way to clear the Elysium. What they've done doesn't really matter.
Taking aim.
Round and round we go, where we stop, nobody knows. Oh, did I just brick a draw? I bricked a draw here by mistake, right? I need to play Grappler out. I was busy memeing. No, we're good, right? Oh yeah, I would do brick because we're making the beast. Right, so I did make a mistake here. I should have played Grappler out here. Oh shit! Hawkeye costs +1. Fuck! I don't even want to bounce the beast at this point, right? I think it's just this. Yes, all 3 Gwen pull triggers when I'm Polaris. The opponent only had like 2 cards in their hand.
Taking aim.
Over here in the Panopticon. 2x Nico mode. 2x Nico mode. But still my heart. But still my heart, video gamers. This bounces 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back to my hand. No, I can actually bounce the Iceman too, right? Not brick a draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Oh no! They hit Acid Arrow! Oh no! I think this is fine. Because, like, my Hawks are huge and whatever, but it is a little sad that I brick and draw now. Yeah, I should have been thinking about that. They were 50% to have an Acid Arrow there. So I know that, like, that feels a little unlucky, but I 100% should have played around Acid Arrow being a thing. I should have switched the order of Iceman and Falcon on the left. Is 28 enough to win the center? Is a real question. Do I ever punt the center here? Is that a real option? Might be a little spicy. I think they're going to commit to the center, though. Do I win the left? I think I win the left, right? Because my hawk is 10, and then I have another 9 behind it.
Taking aim.
Cool. Good read.
Victory.
28 actually would have won the center, yeah. All right, well, we're certainly gonna let this run down the gold ticket. We need to run some adverts before we continue, though, and I'm gonna go poke and fill my water bottle up real quick. I'll catch you in 120 seconds. We'll be back with some more bounce action then. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. Dope. That bounce set felt pretty good. Like making noom bars. Scrub out my water bottle a little bit, shit. Mouthpiece is getting a little gross from sitting on my desk. Jeff likes bounce. Somebody write that down. I am known to be a bit of a bouncer. You see the alliance quests are shared. Yeah, the 8 that are up on the board are the same 8 everybody in the alliance sees. So they don't go away until someone grabs them. Really want to draw a 1-drop next turn so we can go 2 1s. Because I will have to Falcon on 2 here to keep Wiccan active if I miss. Snap back is whatever. Our hand's pretty good. That's why we snapped. I was chatting in Discord earlier, they need a timed rollover on those. I agree with that. Hella. I haven't heard in a long time. This matchup's pretty mediocre for our deck, actually. Means I don't brick a draw. Do I want to Beast Falcon? I don't think I have time for that. I think I have time for that.
Taking aim.
Age builder. Yep. Infinite so far.
Taking
We gotta
aim.
make sure we put Hawkeye down that turn so that way. This fills my hand, bricking a draw, but that's fine, because I'm gonna go Demon, 2 arrows, hit Monkey, and then 3 zeros next turn for Exacxes, right? Yes, Kunlun plus Grapple Arrow as some nice synergy next turn.
Gotta run.
They have Black Cat and Infinite discarded. That's the best we can do. How big am I going to be in the middle? I'm playing 7 cards up to 13. And then this is 4. 5, 18. This is 8, 26, 28. Over here, I'll be 9 plus 10 is 19. This ties Black Cat over here. I'm sure there's permutations of Hello We Die To here, but
Minions to me.
it comes down to a breaker now, right? We might win this breaker. I'm at 19 on the right with the Kunlun bonus.
Taking aim.
Every bit of the bounce buffalo we got here. We got him right. They're up 26. We're up 28. Woo, doggy! Every bit of the bounce buffalo. This deck's so fucking satisfying to play. People are asking me earlier my favorite type of Marvel Snap decks to play. It's just like, this is so much more interesting and fun than just like play my Hela, play my Ultron, play my Six Drop. I love feel like there's an actual puzzle that I'm solving while I play the game. Reset a Marvel Snap. You 20 or more power, yep. People asking for replacing Kate Bishop. Kate Bishop's pretty good. Honestly, after Nico Minara, I think she's probably the second best thing you can get with tokens if you skip the season pass last season. I just make her a priority to get. Six 1-drops in my deck. Bricked the 1-drop on one. Nebula's actually kind of scary for us because the average Nebula deck is a Sandman deck right now. Like, hopefully they're playing Zoo. Zoo's a solid matchup for us. Sandman does not. I think this matchup's genuinely interesting. I don't think either of us are like a huge favorite. There's some good play and counterplay. The copy Mockingbird is pretty good.
Opponent snapped.
So there... The Nightcrawler on the right's kind of scary. Gonna copy Hitmonkey. The problem with copy Hitmonkey is I don't really have anything to do with it next turn, right? I think we're supposed to dip here. If I do this, next turn I'll be able to have... Good monkey plus Falcon. That's just still not good. It's only a 5-power monkey here. Yeah, they had Quinjet plus Mockingbird plus the Cloning Master. There's just no reason to gamble more than one here. I think if I was back against the wall, we're all in, and we're just trying to, like, figure the best way to win this game. We're supposed to do this line with Beast and then spread out, but I think this is not worth staying in for the stakes raise. Like I said, I think this matchup generally favors our deck, which means there's less reasons to take risks here. Especially considering that was a game where, my Wiccan wasn't active too, right? It's pretty unlucky.
Taking aim.
Well.
Oh, snap.
Snap the Oscorp Tower with the hood here, I think. I'll say that I drew the Falcon, but... What's this? I think it's this. Would you replace Wiccan with? I wouldn't. Wiccan's very important to this deck. You ever play this deck with tech cards? I think if you're bad, you can play this deck with tech cards. Tech cards are a good way to insulate you from having to retreat well and play well and know your opponent's output range. But generally speaking, I think playing this deck with tech cards is bad, and that's why I don't do it. I think tech cards are a crutch for bad play. If I do this, I'll end up with Ant-Man Silver Sable Basic Arrow in my hand. The tech card. A tech card is a card you put into your deck to interact with your opponent's deck. So examples of tech cards are Shang-Chi, Enchantress, that type of thing. Armor, Cosmo. So you'll note here, I'm counting my spaces on the last turn, so that way I'm going to have hit monkey. Oh, actually, I counted wrong. I'm sitting here and talking about tech cards. I need to play demon instead of kitty. One too many. It doesn't look like it matters here. Okay, so I just need to make sure I beat Blue Marvel, but I also assume leaving. This is plus 11 in the middle, which puts us to 17. So they would have to Blue Marvel. They would have to Blue Marvel and have all the Marvel Boy triggers hit here, and then we still go to a tiebreaker, and I think we're good. Right, 'cause this is 5. 11, 17, 14, I'd have to hit all 3. Yeah. Wow, they stayed. Do I lose the breaker if they hit all 3 metal? They didn't. I would have lost the breaker though, yeah? I would have lost the breaker by 1. We would have been 17 to 17. I would have been up 6, and they would have been up 7. And it would have been my fault too. If I lost that little bit of a roll there, the fact that I miscounted my stuff would have mattered. I'm a little fortunate, but also wouldn't have needed to get fortunate if I had played better. Sasquatch work in bounce decks and playing Wiccan like it did in decks with Black Swan. I think Sasquatch is worse than the other cards I'm playing here. The direct answer to your question. I think I need to get rid of Luke's bar. I think in general that location is bad for me. Wait, what?
Taking aim.
What the fuck? That's gotta be bugged, yeah? I don't even shoot after you emoted me and then did stuff because I got a bug. For people that are missing it, I had Nico on change location after you play your next card mode, and I played out Nico, and apparently she doesn't count herself for that. So today I learned, but that's almost a shit bug. Death's Domain is pretty unfortunate for us. I think I just have to leave here again because Nico already rolled her location change on the first turn here. Nico move right can save me. Moving a singular card into the center is pretty unlikely. And again, like, I think my deck is favored in this matchup, so when you're playing a matchup where you're favored in Conquest, you should take fewer risks. You want to be more conservative with your choices. Yeah, good chance the opponent has KR in their deck too is a great call out. Looking for a 1-drop. If we brook on a 1, we'll probably play Falcon. Okay. this. I'm gonna snap here. Our hand, the bishop makes our hand pretty good through the subterranean. I'm gonna ask you that if you do the courtesy of telling me that I'm wrong, please at least be confident that you are correct. do me the barest fucking minimum of actually being correct. Okay, so I think I do this, and then next turn I do. No, that's not gonna work. I think it's this. This is the play. I'm trying to finagle it so I play the Hulk on turn 6, but I don't think that's gonna be possible, unfortunately. Interesting one for the last one. Thank you, Nico. Do I cover +5 over here? I think I put Iceman here in case they put a rock here and only go +5 up to 11. This is the play.
Victory.
Out. Open on Iceman here. There's been a lot of Hellfire Club this match. There's still 20 in a deck max. There's a way to get more. Arishem puts 27 cards in your deck. Second Hood, kinda not great for us. Can we beat Ultron there? I don't play around Ultron in this matchup until I see it, Duck. There's a Wiccan in my deck. There's a Wiccan in my pocket. That's exciting. That's my first time we've drawn this set, yeah? Demon, Sable. So 2, 4, 5, 6. This works. This works. Why do I need to disable first? Why does that remotely matter? Well, that was the best draw in my deck by a lot on the best mode. I think there's a world where they have blue Marvel and beat us in the center. Should be good here, I think.
Taking aim.
By a lot. Like I said, I think this matchup is good for us. I think with good snapping and retreating, you just don't take risks. We're even beating an Ebony Maw. Yeah. Yeah, up to a clean 30 there on the left.
Victory.
Bounce is fun. This build that had 6 1-drops felt really clean. I like it. I like it a lot. I don't think I'd make any changes. I think I'd play this again before I'd make any changes to it. The collector's been good in the other builds, but having 6 1-drops felt good. Sable's definitely an auto include. I think if you're working collector or another payoff back in, you're cutting either Iceman or Hawkeye with leaning towards Hawkeye, but yeah, just no notes on that one. That felt really good. All right, gamers, I've been live for almost 6.5 hours. I'm gonna go ahead and call it an afternoon. I'm planning to do a nice full stream again tomorrow, and then I'll be here Tuesday for the new card release. As always, if you're looking to finish your drops, I'm gonna go ahead and raid Hannah today. If you're looking to find some more Marvel Snap content from me, I'll have a deck highlight posting here shortly on the Daily Deck Highlights channel, youtube.com/Jeff Hoagland, a really sweet Circe Miles Sentry deck. And then I also had a review talking about Symbiote Spider-Man. Go up on the Glandia Snap channel if you want to check that one out. All right, let's go ahead and raid Hannah, and I will catch you all around later.